Hello, everyone. How are we doing this morning? I am running tiny bit late because I was eating breakfast. So delicious. And now my cord is like. There we go. My cord was a little crooked. It still kind of is, but I'll fix it in the first sprint. How is everyone doing this morning? I will say I am a little tired, but we're going to get through the day, right? I'm going to be doing a couple of different things this morning because I don't know if you guys saw, I did a live Lego build with Sam from over at Yarn Reader yesterday. So I built 1.5 Lego sets. I completed one, and I'll post pictures on my IG account for that. And then the second one, I actually have to finish building. I have one bag left to finish building it. It was 2 smaller sets of Harry Potter, so I'll finish building that in the first sprint, and then afterwards, I want to switch between either reading A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, which was for my book club. We were supposed to have a discussion yesterday, but it got pushed back. And then I also want to start Twisted Hate, so I'll be switching between the two. But yeah, if you're here, we're gonna be working on this morning. I can't believe we're almost like next week is the last full week of July, and I have a lot to do. For starters, next week I start. It's a 2-week process. So next week I work on my son's room. Everything out except for the furniture, and we're talking about rearranging his room and then setting it up so that he can use it a little better during the school year. And then also going through like his clothes, making sure that he still has stuff that fits, and getting rid of the stuff that is too small. And then from there, then we'll go through like his books and his toys and put some into toy rotation. So we'll take some out and he'll keep some, and then he'll go from there. Because we've been noticing that well, both of them are, but they're going through like they just want to hop from one screen to the next, and we don't want them to do that. So we need to get back on the play with your toys and not everything screen. So plus they're getting ready to go back to school in a few weeks, so we got to get everything organized and ready for the school year. And then after next week, then I'll do my daughter's room, and then the week after, I think, is when they go back to school, I think. They've got like 3, maybe 4 weeks left. I'm not sure. They start August 12th, I think. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Just finished grocery and meal planning. Now time to read once I kick the hubs out to get the groceries. Sadly, our car is in the garage, so his dad is picking him up. Oh no. Your car's working, or is it not working and that's why it's at the garage? I hope if it's not working and it's at the garage like a mechanic garage, I hope it's a simple fix. Good morning, Kim. What are we working on today? Are we reading? Are we cleaning? Are we working on projects? I will be reading my 5 chapters of Funny Story, Buddy Read. Is that by Emily Henry? I think that's on my list to read at some point. If it is, then need to read the rest of my pages of A Little Life. I don't know that one. and pick up Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. I feel like I've heard of that one. You'll have to let me know what you think of all three. Um, I don't have any buddy reads at the current moment, but I have to finish this big behemoth. I'm not very far in, as you can see. But if I focus on this one for most of today, what I might do is get to the halfway point so you can see the difference of where I'm at and the halfway point. And then I'll start Twisted Hate and see how far I can get with that. Because for the rest of the month, I'm implementing the 2-day read method, which is you read half the book the first day and then you finish it the second day. I want to see how that works out and then go from there. I might do it in August as well. Oh, it was working. We had to get things worked on, so we had his dad do it. But the ball joint popped back out while he was driving home yesterday, so it's now at the garage, which won't be looked at until tomorrow. Fair enough. I mean, they're not working on weekends, so everything waits until Monday. Well, hopefully it won't cost too much to fix. That sounds like it could be a good thing, or it could be an expensive thing. Like a cheap thing, I mean, not a good thing. It's never a good thing when that happens, but hopefully it's cheaper and not as expensive. I'm working on drinking my coffee and continuing to make my ApollyCon TBR list, which is very much just ridiculous and unattainable. How many books did you put on there? And are they all Jennifer L. Armentrout, or are they different authors? Because isn't she a part of that? Or she's in charge of it or something? Because ApollyCon, I feel like that she has something to do with that. Let me know. I still need to read A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. Yeah, we did. I think we did From Blood and Ash last year for book club, so now we're doing this one. We try to alternate between book series and standalones. So, I think this is June's book, and then July's book is Strange the Dreamer, and then August is going to be a standalone, which if you go to our Twitter, Reading by Candlelight, you can vote on the poll for our next book. Let me see real quick. I think we still have like a day for voting. Let me see. According to this, we have 3 days and 2 hours. We only have 9 votes. And it's a very close call. Like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Probably not. No. I would have to lower the dimness. But it basically says that out of the 3 books, one has 33%, one has 22%, and the other one has 44% out of 9 votes. So, if you haven't voted, go vote. I hope not either, because then I would be looking at his father as we had him put the part in. Oh no. I mean, yeah, I'd probably do the same. There are 105 on your list? Surely you're not going to try to read all of that. Wow, that's a lot. I imagine you'll pare it down and pick certain books from certain authors if there's more than one author. Also, my kids don't go back until September. Well, you're up north, aren't you? I think when I lived up north, we started in September, usually after Labor Day. But down here in Florida, they start back in August, like early August, and then they go until like late May. So they're almost done. I'm basically going through the author list and seeing what sounds good to me, as many are unknown. I'm trying to only do one from each author, but just some, but some just sound so good. Wow. Is it like a list that you can like send me? Or is it a list that you made? I would like to see this list. I have read From Blood and Ash twice, I think. I liked Blood and Ash. I just never continued the series, and I have all of the books. Unfortunately, you can't see them because they're behind. They're on this bookcase down at the bottom, so they're behind the chair. I don't have the spin-off series books yet. I guess there's like a spin-off series that attaches to From Blood and Ash, I think. There's so many books. I'm going to focus on the KU books first that are on the list. That's not a bad plan, because if they're on KU and they are free and you don't have it, then that's a win-win. Also, let me know if you guys can't hear me at all, because I'm testing out this new headset and I know like if I go up with it, it mutes me. And if I unplug the headphones, it will mute me. But I don't know how I sound with this, so let me know if you can't hear me at all, because I'm testing them out this weekend. But yeah, 105 books so far, and I'm only at L on the author list. Holy crap. That's a lot of books. That's like a year's worth. Huh. So this 2-day method is just read half, then the next day I read the other half. How long does that take you? It depends on the book, really, because it depends on when I start. I've done it where I've started at noon and I've finished at 5, just before I have to cook dinner. It also depends on what I'm doing that day, because I could start in the morning and then eat through lunchtime and then finish around like 2. So it just depends on when I start during the day. I think I started one. I started at like 8 o'clock in the morning because my kids were still asleep. So I said, okay, let me, I'll just read. That way it's quiet. They don't have to worry about all the noise and stuff. And then I started at 8 and I finished, I want to say around 1 o'clock. And but that's also with me having the audiobook, because I would stop, get breakfast, make sure I have coffee. If the kids wake up, then I have to stop and get their breakfast. So little things, but even on a good day, between 8 and noon would be the first half of the book, with audiobook set to like 2 times speed. Now, if I have to physically read it and I don't have an audiobook option, then I won't do the 2-day method, because there are a couple of books that I do have that don't have the audiobook. So I'll just read those regularly. Just read how much I can during a day and then continue on. Here in Georgia, they go back the first week of August. So you're similar to us, because we go back on the 12th of August. I think they're doing the meet the teacher, because you can meet the teacher and like give them your school supplies. Um, and I don't know if other schools do this, but because my kids go to a magnet school, they have like a list of school supplies out already. And you get the list, you stick it in a box with their name on it, and then when you go to meet the teacher, then you can turn in their school supplies and the teachers get their supplies ready for them for the school year, and then they start the first day of school. They do need a lot of school supplies though. I'm also not doing every author that is attending, just ones with books I think I'll like. That's fair. I couldn't imagine trying to do every single author at the convention. I want to say going back in August would be nice, but I think with you guys, everyone is out in May. Yeah. So my kids, they finished. I think their last day of school was May 24th this year. So, and then they'll go back in August, and then so they'll finish usually the last week or so of May. I'm working off the list of the attending authors. Oh, I will have to look at that. That's what I figured. I figured Jennifer L. Armentrout was somehow involved. But I will take a look at that. Sounds good so far? What sounds good? I already forgot. Can hear you well. Oh, goody. Good morning, Miss Peacock. Hello, I'll be reading The Wolf Gift by Anne Rice. I don't I know who Anne Rice is, but I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I'll have to look it up. I will star that one so I can look it up in the first sprint. I might try it sometimes. Oh, the 2-day reading method? It's definitely something that like it's easy to help you get sucked into the book and help read it a little faster. I've noticed so far because I did it in June, like the second half of June, and I was able to read. Usually, I only read like one, maybe two books in a week, and I think I read three in the last week of June. So I said, okay, let me. I didn't start it in July because we went on a trip to go see my dad, and I barely read anything on that trip. Um, so then when I got back, I was like, oh, well, let me catch up and I'll just do the 2-day reading method. And then there's like an earache or something. But then so far so good. It's been doing quite well. I just have to do it with this one so I can finish it and then I'll do the rest of my July TBR because I'm quite behind and I mean, we only have like a week and a half left of July. So, in theory, I should be able to finish the TBR. If not, then I've got to roll over books into August, and I really don't want to do that. Now, when the kids go back to school in August, I'll probably get a lot more reading done in the time that they're at school. So, 2-day reading method is really going to be a good test for August. We tried we just buy the school supplies and send them with them on the day they go to school. I thought so too, to be honest. I figured, you buy the school supplies and then you send them and then they kind of give you like the first week to kind of send the school supplies and get acclimated for the school year. But nope. They want the school supplies before they start school because on day one, they've already got a schedule of subjects that they do. So, because the school provides them with breakfast, if breakfast is between 8:30 and 8:50, and then they start their school day at 9 a.m. And then at 9 a.m., they go for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes on one subject, and then they switch subjects. And then they go to like a special class, and they have 5 specials, one each day of the week. And then because they can have specials, they can do, let's see, last year my son did Spanish, art, PE. What's the other two? He did Spanish, art, music, PE, and strings. There we go. So, and strings is different than music. So they teaches them about music, but then strings, they're actually learning to play an instrument like a violin. Do you know when Christmas holiday is? It's usually, I'd have to look at a calendar, but they get 2 weeks off for Christmas because it's usually Christmas and New Year's. So let me see. If I look at my calendar, whoop, wrong way. So if I'm looking at December this year, their last day of school will probably be the December 20th, and then they wouldn't go back until January 6th because Christmas falls on a Wednesday and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is the following week. So they would have from the 20th and to the 5th, and then they would go back on the 6th of January. So you see how like that works. And then they also get a week for spring break. They also get a week for Thanksgiving. So it just depends on where everything falls. Yep, JLA is the creator of the con. That would make sense, actually. All right. I think we have reached the bottom of the comments. Wow. I didn't expect to have so many at the beginning. But we're going to start with the first sprint. Let me find the cat. Nope, don't like that one. This one. And then we're going to. No, they changed something. Weird. Our winter break is December 23rd to January 6th. So that, yeah, that might be. Well, and I don't know if they'll have, because December 23rd would be a Monday, and I don't know if our school would say, "Hey, let's go for like one day and then do the break." But if they don't, I would assume that the 20th, which is a Friday, is their last day. But we will find out more as the school year goes on, because I think they put out a calendar um, each month and say, "Here's the holidays and stuff." All right. 45 minutes on the clock. Let's go for our first sprint, and then I will see everyone back in 45 minutes. Happy reading, happy productivity. Meow. Welcome back from that first sprint. How did everyone do? I finished my Lego build from that I started yesterday. So, if you didn't see the live yesterday, I did a Lego build, me and Sam from the Yarn Reader. This was the first one I built. Oh my god, Harry fell. No, he's supposed to do that because this is kind of like a diving board. You can push him off into the water. So this is supposed to be I'm trying to be able to show all of it. This is the Triwizard Tournament, the second one where they're at the Black Lake. This is the platform that they stand on so that they can go into the water to save who has been taken. So that was the main piece, which you saw Harry there fall off. But then you also had to make like a little boat, and you even got to make like the little mer person. So that was the one I finished yesterday. And then the other one that I did not finish, we got to make our own little Fluffy. So we now have a three-headed Cerberus. And we have the tower that he was kept in. So I built this half yesterday along with Fluffy and the harp that makes him go to sleep. So I just had to build this half here. And on this half, you can see like here they have the trap door that they go down into. So I'm guessing that's what this side is supposed to be because this is supposed to be like the devil's snare that they fall into. So that is that. And you can see the little harp. This one also had one of the 20 years of Lego Harry Potter golden figures. They have Hermione Granger. And they also had these little, I guess they're supposed to be like chocolate frog tiles with some of the professors on them. So they had that. And then, of course, you had Hermione, Harry, and Ron little minifigs. So that was the build that I had to finish. So we finished that. And I don't remember where I started, but I did get a few pages read of um, A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. Move those out of the way. So, how did everybody do in the comments? I'm trying to get this back to where it was. Let me see where we left off. I believe it was this one. Before the sprint, we were talking about schools and how my kids will be going back to school in August, and we were talking about winter break and stuff like that. So Donna was saying their winter break is December 23rd through January 6th. Very similar to ours, I think. I'll have to see if ours actually starts on December 23rd or if it starts on the 20th. I'm not 100% sure. But I know they get at least like 2 full weeks for Christmas and New Year's, and then they start right after that. We have a Christina. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Christina. How are you? What are we reading or working on? Remember to hydrate and hit the like button. Hydration right now for me is coffee, and then I will switch to my water. I'll probably go set that up in the next sprint. Hello, Donna from Christina. I have arrived, says Sam. Good morning, Sam. How are you? And I am very sore. Was this from the Lego build? Because I can tell you, my arm is too. All right here. I woke up last night and had to put icy hot on it because I couldn't get comfortable in order to go back to sleep. So all of the bending and putting the little pieces together, um, yeah, my arm is pretty sore in between here and here. And I think it's literally just me going like this and putting pieces together. So that's fun. Good morning, Nicole. Hi, Alicia. Hoping to get some good reading in today, working on and Ladies of the Club. I think I saw you working on that one in your sprints. Did you get some of your other books finished? Good morning, Sam from Christina. Hey, Nicole from Christina. Hi, Christina from Nicole. Good morning, Kay. Hi, Christina, Sam, and Nicole. Hey, Kim. Good morning. Just joining. Welcome. Let us know what you're reading or working on. Hello, Rope. Hello. Don't know if I can stick around because headache, but at least wanted to say hello. Well, hello, and oh no. Headaches are not good. I hope you feel better. Stay and come and go as you see fit. You guys are always welcome to pop in and pop out. I'm at 76% in A Whisper of Death by Darcy Burke. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. What genre is it? It sounds like it could be like a mystery. Excuse me. Yay for finishing Lego builds. Man down. Yeah. So the idea, I don't know if I can show it, but the idea is that there's a little platform right here, and if I push a button on the other side, it lifts up. See that? So it's kind of like, because if you notice, Harry has like his flippers. So it's like when he took the gillyweed, he's supposed to be there and then he's supposed to jump into the water type deal. I tell you, Lego is very ingenuitive. I mean, even at the bottom here, that's Victor Crumb in his shark form. So they thought of everything. I made halfway through my daily reading in And Ladies. Ooh. So you got about halfway to go. Still drinking coffee and still adding TBR books. Did take a break to look at Sephora's website as I'm heading there in a little bit. Oh my gosh. Sephora has a lot. It's just, I don't go anywhere and I don't really like wear makeup a lot. Um, to be honest, I don't know if I even own makeup at the moment. So, but I've seen some of their stuff. I like some of their palettes when I was wearing makeup. But I haven't been to Sephora in forever. I should say, how many books on the list are you up to now? And how many books total are listed on the list? Because I know you were saying there was 105. Is that the total list? And then you're choosing from that? Ooh, well done with the Legos. Thank you. I have always been one to build with Lego. I don't know if I turn my camera if you can see it, but right over there, that is the night bus. I built the night bus last year, the year before. And I do have others like behind the laptop. I have the whole Hogwarts castle and I have the Quidditch pitch set. I also have the Aragog set where you can build like Aragog, the Acromantula, and his little foresty scene. I also have Hagrid's hut. I just built these two, and then I also out in the living room I have the Harry Potter like owlery tower. Do I have any others in here? I do also have. They're like way over there, but you can kind of see like here's the night bus, and then if you go over there's like the little miniature classroom, like they look like books. I have those. And then a little bit further, there's the other three. So I have all six. Um, as you can see, I'm slowly running out of room. I need to possibly rearrange the library as I read things and unhaul things and figure out where I want to put everything. I drank coffee and tried to wake up more. Uh, I feel you. I didn't get up until almost 10 this morning, and then I had to make breakfast and eat before sprints. So we were moving and shaking after that. Hi, Kim, yarn reader, book Kara, and Ben. Sorry you have a headache, Ben. Um, book, is it Chara? Kara? Let me know if there's a specific name, or we'll go by that. I started Rest in Peach, supposed to have it read by this evening. I'm a little behind on my reads as I have been reading books with the family. Fair enough. I mean, if you're reading with everybody else, then you're gonna get behind on your own reads. But Rest in Peach. What is that? Is that a mystery, a thriller, a cozy read? It doesn't sound very cozy if you're resting in peach. Um, Almost sounds like a mystery, just given that title. Good morning, Kim. Hello, Nicole. Good morning, Danielle. Danielle, is that the name? I need to post my picture of my flowers. Yeah, I need to do that. Now that I've finished the second one, I will take pictures after sprints and do it. I'll post it today. Are you Danielle? Hello, Nicole. Hello, Christina. Good morning, Ben. I hope your head feels better soon. Yep, headaches are no fun. No, not sure. Not sore from Legos, just from all the moving. Oh, that's right. You did moving and then did Lego. So you're going to be extra sore. Moving is not fun. I've done it a few times and you are pretty sore. I have finished nothing recently. Oh. Are you still doing multiple reads then? I remember on your sprints, your last set of sprints, you were like bouncing between books. It's a historical mystery. Interesting. I like the mystery part. Historical and I do not get along. I have tried to read many historical fictions, um, whether it be mystery, witchy, anything historical. I'm kind of nervous about reading. What is it? The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, because that apparently has a historical aspect to it. And I also have the first book in the Bridgerton series. I think it's called The Duke and I. I'm kind of nervous about reading those because I don't know if I will like them, read them all, or DNF them. Because every time I read something historical, it seems to go the way of DNFing. Like I can't, it doesn't keep my attention. Uh, I demand a makeup haul in the group chat, ma'am. Yeah, we want to see what you get. I'm going for some skincare mostly, but I do need either a new foundation or just a setting spray to help with the oil during summer. Oof, maybe both is in order. Um, but what do I know? Because you see, I don't wear makeup. LOL, will do, Sam. My favorite thing from Sephora is the pharmacy brand Green Clean. It's this amazing makeup melt away balm. I love it. Ooh. Will probably be a mix of Target and Sephora as I need some drugstore makeup products I want to try too. There's so many out there. You can call me Danielle. Well, hello. Welcome. As for the TBR list, I have no idea how many authors are on the con list. 105 was the current TBR book count. Good lord. That's still a lot. It is a Cozy Mystery by Susan Furlong, first book in Peaches and Scream. I feel like I've seen you say something about that recently. Peaches and Scream sounds familiar. We're at 110 right now. Good lord. I have 4 books going. One should be finished in the next few days, one by the end of the month, one by Labor Day, and one before the end of the year. Wow. Do they get progressively bigger? Is that why one before the end of the year? I don't remember all the books that you were reading. I had to go back to your live and look. Oh yeah, I still need to read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue too. If anybody wants to buddy read it at some point. Yeah. I'm always up for buddy reads. Addie, while historical, is not the sole focus. It's more be just the background of the story. Okay. I I might be okay with that. I might. I do need a new makeup remover balm. I'll take a peek. There you go. Oh, we're skipping one. Danielle's channel. Ooh, thank you, Christina. I will check that out during the next sprint. Kimberly, yes, give it a look. See if it's something you need. Thanks, Christina. Yeah, I was reading Peaches and Scream, and a few people thought it was more of a smut book. I mean, maybe if it was Peaches and Cream, but that says Peaches and Scream. So, I don't know. I don't know where they would get that smutty uh, sense from, but Peaches and Scream, I do not know. I thought that was. There's definitely peaches involved. Rest in peace if the peaches get smothered or broken up or smashed. But screaming, that tells me like mystery of sorts or thriller. Yes, in order by length, kind of. Fair enough. It seemed like that though, because you said one was like in a few days, and then one was by the end of the week, and then the month, and then the year, and I was like, they must get progressively bigger. You're welcome. There is a book, Peaches and Cream. Oh Lord. Now see, that I would say is probably smut or some relation to. Maybe dark smut. Maybe. That would be, yeah, but Peaches and Cream and Peaches and Scream sounds totally two different things. That one is smut. The Peaches and Cream, for sure. I feel like that would definitely be one. All right. Let me double check because I think we have reached the bottom of the comments. So, one sneaking in. You should have seen the looks I got for it, though. I bet. They'd be like, what? All right. Bottom of the comments. We'll pull up the cat here and we'll go for our next 45 minutes. And I will see everyone back. Happy reading, happy productivity. Meow. Welcome back from that sprint. How did everyone do? I made it past the 100 page threshold. I think I was in the 70s, maybe. So at least 20-ish pages. I might have to up the audiobook. I'm at 2.1 times speed, and it still seems like it's going a little slow. But that could just be me. So I also got some water. I'm trying this new flavor. My dad gave me some, I think it's a liquid IV. And it's white peach flavor. So we'll see how that goes. It's either going to be good and I buy more, or it'll be a meh. It was nice to try. Let's see where we left off in the comments. I believe this was our last comment before the sprint. We were talking about the difference between a series called Peaches and Scream and Peaches and Cream. And apparently Christina got some looks for it. We did have a couple of people join. Hello, Anna. Going to buy some meat for Tesla, and then we'll be listening to The Help. I don't think I've read the book for that one, if it's the one I'm thinking of, but they made a movie of it. I think I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the book. I may have a copy of it somewhere. Maybe I'll read it at some point if I do. If not, then I'll have to check it out from my library. Hello, Anna from Danielle. Hello, Courtney. How are you? What will you be reading or working on today? Danielle says, made it to 80%. You are making progress quite well. Do you think you'll finish it? Kim says, watched Bones and researched some more products. For Sephora. I need to watch Bones. I like that show. I do like also, there was a show called Sleepy Hollow, and they did a crossover. I think it was a 2-part episode. They did a crossover between Sleepy Hollow and Bones. Sleepy Hollow, of course, had Ichabod Crane. There was witches, the whole story. But he was also like a detective type in his show. I liked it up until they got to I think there was 4 or 5 seasons, but when they got to the second half, the further newer seasons, then it just, I don't know what happened, but it went downhill. So, if you watch it, bear that in mind. At some point, you'll see a plateau, and then it'll just start to go downhill, and the episodes get weird. I got to page 89 in Squire. Who is that by? That doesn't sound familiar. Is that something? That's something different. I don't think I've heard of that one. I need to pick up some liquid IV too. I swear even regular water isn't cutting it with this heat. No, I've actually been switching, and I feel the same way. I've been switching between, I'll do a liquid IV, I have Propel water, and then I'll drink a regular bottle of water just to kind of keep the hydration on its toes, so to speak. And then, of course, I have my coffee in the morning. I'll have a soda with lunch. So, and it's just with this heat this year, I don't know if it's because of El Nino and that just makes things a little more crazy or what. But it's not a thing. Bones is one of my all-time favorite shows. It is with mine. Finished my daily reading in and ladies of the club, now getting dressed, and we'll go for a walk during the next sprint. Very nice. I should do that at some point, go for a walk. Switching to audiobook, The Parable of the Sower. Someone's trying to peek in. Mine as well. I rewatch the show at least once a year. I do that with Charmed. I typically watch that one a lot. If you see a little one poking in, that's my. Hello to Courtney and Anna. Yep, for Sephora.
Can I say hi to Anna?
I don't know if she can hear you, but you can wave. And Lorelai, if you see her waving, she's waving. She likes to say hello to everyone. Anna's her friend, she says. Christina says, had to restart my book because my phone got an attitude, but almost done with chapter one, getting lunch for the kiddo now. I think we have some leftover pizza. Are we going to do leftover pizza or are we doing something else?
Mommy,
Yes.
I need to tell you something.
Okay, give me a second. The crossover episodes are fantastic, right? I absolutely loved those. I love when they do like crossovers. Danielle says, I would like to finish it today. I have a poll up on my Instagram stories to help me decide what to pick up next. The choices are or the 13th tale. Personally, I would go with The Love Hypothesis. I read that one and absolutely enjoyed reading it. So you got my vote for The Love Hypothesis. I've heard of the 13th tale, but I haven't read it, so. I met the actor who played Ichabod at Dragon Con and he was lovely. Oh my god, I'm jealous. I would love to meet him. He did very well in that show. I forget his name off the top of my head. Like I can see who it is, but the name is escaping me. I feel like Miles is a part of it, but I could be wrong. Love Bones and there is a crossover in both shows. Yes. Ichabod goes to DC, and the second one, Bones and Booth, go to Sleepy Hollow. Yep, I love both of those shows. I try to watch Sleepy Hollow around like the Halloween time, and Bones is just whenever I feel like watching Bones. Charmed is also another one I will rewatch. The other one I do want to rewatch is Gilmore Girls. I got so far in the series, and then I think I moved, and I never finished it. So don't tell me anything past like season 5, I think, is where I left off.
Mommy, can I say something?
They won't be able to hear you because of the. Um, Kim says, "Hi, little one," so you can wave.
I say, hey, my butter's outside.
Howdy again, Courtney to Nicole. I'm reading Does It Hurt? That hand you see waving is my son. He's there we go, just off camera. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Does It Hurt? Who's that by?
Hi.
Danielle says, thank you for voting. Of course.
Ew.
I like voting. Christina says, hi, Miss Lorelai. Hello, Anna. Tom Misen. That one. You've got it. Hello, everyone. Hello, Paul. How are you? What will you be reading or working on today? If you're seeing little ones on my screen, this is my son Alan and my daughter Lorelai, and then the cat behind us is real. It's not plush. That's Ralphie. Danielle says, I forgot about Sleepy Hollow. I need to give that a rewatch. See?
Mommy,
We are getting into that spooky season.
Mommy, can you say hey? I I just saw him move.
Rewatch Bones a couple times. It is a good one for us to go to sleep to. I wouldn't necessarily fall asleep to that one. I have fallen asleep to. I just did a rewatch of Roswell. If you remember Roswell, That was the aliens from with Elaine Liz Parker. Stop, please.
Stop.
Um, and they had like Max, Isabel, and Michael, and then there was Liz and her friend. What's the what's the friend's name? Maria, I think. And then they had Alex, who was actually Tom Hanks's son, I believe, Colin Hanks. So it's a fun show. It's very interesting to watch that version of Roswell versus the Netflix version of Roswell with what's his name? I don't remember his name, but he played one of the wolves in the originals. Kim might know. Maybe. Do you remember Kim? You know which one I'm talking about, maybe, possibly. Hello, Paul. Hey, Paul, it's been a minute. Hi, Alan. They're off looking at my Lego display now. I used the episode Mummy in the Maze to fall asleep. I would have to watch Bones again because I don't remember any of these episodes. True, Courtney. That one is great. See, now you're making me want to watch Bones again. And they seemed so young when they first started the series, too. We watched it so many times that I don't need my eyes anymore, hence why I can fall asleep to it. I'm the same way with, like I said, Roswell and Shadowhunters. I can fall asleep to either of those. I typically try to put a movie on, and I usually fall asleep to the movie. Anything Marvel, I'll fall asleep to. It's awesome to have your kids involved in your videos. They typically they try to pop in every now and then, but they're typically usually on their own and playing. Mm-mm. Now they're just getting into mischievous stuff in here. I played one of the wolves in the originals. I know you did, but the guy that I'm talking about, who was in the Netflix version of Roswell. All right, let me find him. But he, I believe, was one of the wolves, and he was trying to date or marry Haley, the character Haley. Um, it's gonna bother me if I don't look this up. It was the show Roswell, New Mexico, and the guy was he played Max. Let's see if I can find this character. Nathan Parsons is the actor's name. That was his name. I believe he played in the originals as one of the werewolves. Hold on, I shall look. I think it's the Corn Maze one. Nathan Parsons. See, I could have just gone a little further. No. Put that back, please. Okay. Now they're asking for everything under the sun. I should have just gone down the comments. You already had the answer for me. On the original on TOG? The original. Yeah. It is a hay bale maze, but same concept. Oh, we're talking about the corn maze versus the Hail Bay maze versus the what kind of maze it was. It was some sort of maze. Going to try and read The Widow's Web by Jennifer A. Stepp, but having trouble with my left eye. Oh no. I hope it feels better. Whatever is wrong with it. I think at some point I need to go see the, what is it, optometrist. I think my glasses are slowly becoming out of date. I sent you a picture of him to IG. Now that we've already established who he is, but I will look. Yes. Is that you in the picture as well? I remember that scene. I believe that was when Niklaus was kicking dirt up with the werewolves. I want to go back and rewatch Vampire Diaries and the originals as well. I think I'm missing one of the seasons though, so I have to see how many seasons there are and what I have versus what I'm missing, and then find the ones that I'm missing if they still exist. We have to rewatch Vampire Diaries and Originals again. Never actually finished it. We have to keep a lookout for you, Kim. Yeah. I didn't know that she was in it until uh, we started chatting and stuff. And she was like, I was in. And I was like, wait. Back up. You were in what? I think I've watched all of Vampire Diaries. I just need to finish the originals. And I also have, what was that one show about Mary Queen of Scots? Was that, or Reign? I used to watch that one too. All of the shows. I just remember Booth knocking it over. LOL. They were trying to figure out how to get out, and he just started knocking it over. That sounds like something Booth would do. My first episode as BG artist on the show was season 1, episode 18, The Big Uneasy. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and watch again. Season 1, episode 18. I will have to pay attention. Writing that down, right? We gotta make notes so that when we watch it, we can look for. I binged Rain, loved that one. BG, was that your there you go. Background artist slash extra? That is not. If that was your first time, your first episode as a extra, that is a very good episode to be in. That was a good selection. I did too, but that's all right. All right, so we've reached the bottom of the comments. Now you guys have a choice. We can do a 30-minute sprint or one more 45-minute sprint. However, whichever one we choose, this will be our final sprint. So, do you want a 30-minute sprint to kind of wind down the sprints, or do we want to just go in with a 45-minute and see how much we can do? It is up to you. The first one answers is the time. And then I have to see what these people want. These little ones, these cute little ones, because they're talking about being hungry again. 45 minutes it is. Nicole seconds that. 45 minutes it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the cat. There's Lorelai. And I will see everyone back in 45 minutes. Happy reading, happy productivity. Meow, says the cat for the final time. How did everyone do? I dealt with the children. They wanted snacks. I tried to convince them that maybe they should eat lunch first, but no. So we got them their snacks. I don't think you can hear them, but they're out there wailing at the top of their lungs and doing whatever it is that they're doing. Their dad's out there with them. I got to page 132, so progress is being made, but at a snail's pace. So we'll bump that up again. I bumped it up to 2.3. So we'll go up to 2.5. That's been my highest from before. So we shall see. But making progress. I depending on how the rest of the day goes, I'm at 132 and I need to get to at least 278 to be halfway. And then I can finish the book tomorrow. And then I have to read Strange the Dreamer, and I will be all caught up on the book club stuff. Let's see where we're at in the comments. I believe this was the last one because we were choosing what the time limit will be. Kim says, not as an extra, but just for the originals. But my first ever background experience was for fun during high school when they filmed We Are Marshall. Oh, never knew that. Did you have fun with it? Oh my god, you guys, I just realized how much the chemistry and dynamics of this investigative duo, Raven and Wren, in A Whisper of Death reminds me of Booth and Brennan. Ooh. I did star the comment of where you told me what you were reading, so I'll have to go back and check it out. I might give that a read. Made it to 87%. Very nice. Made it to 19% in Parable of the Sower and went for a walk. Nice. I hope you enjoyed your walk. Give me 1 second. Well, that was enlightening. My husband came in and gave me a piece of information about the election for this year. That well, all right then. We'll see what happens with that. How did your walk go, Nicole? I hope it was a nice one. Courtney got to 90%, almost finished. You will definitely finish today. Danielle says, what are you reading, Alicia? I am currently reading A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's book 2 in the From Blood and Ash series. If I get to the halfway point today in this one, then I will switch and start reading Twisted Hate by Anna. Whatever that last name is. I butcher it every time. Huang? That's how I've been pronouncing it. I don't know if it's right. Let me know. But those are the 2 books that I'm currently reading. And I have a couple of other on my TBR that I need to finish in the next week. I get in towards the beginning of the last sprint, read a few chapters in Akata Witch. How are you liking it? I think that was the one that I started to read. That's for Sam's So Mote It Be book club, and I couldn't finish that one. I think I DNF'd it. So I haven't continued on with the series because if I don't finish the first book, then I don't continue the series. So hopefully I will be able to rejoin September or October when Sam does the next set of books. Got to chapter 5. Nice. Thanks for hosting today, Alicia. No problem. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. You as well, Christina. Remember to hydrate and hug the like button. Yes, please, and thank you. I am about finished my coffee, so I'll have to switch to my water. Today's flavor is white peach. I've heard from Blood and Ash is really good. It is. I've really much enjoyed the first one. It's not YA, it's more new adult-ish. So definitely keep that in mind because there are some spicy scenes. Not like a romance book would have, where they are spicy scenes. Not like the Twisted Love series. Those have some spicy scenes, but there are a few in there. I don't think I've reached one today. So it might be later in the book because Poppy, the main character, she is very much wants nothing to do with one of the others. So I like it for the most part. Some of the writing is a little weird here and there. That was the problem I had. And I think so when I read a book, I will give a book 100 pages. If I cannot get completely sucked in or I enjoy it enough to keep going, that's where I say, okay, you know what? 100 pages, this book isn't for me. Let me move on to something else. So that's why I did not finish that one. But that was definitely part of it. It was a little weird at times, couldn't understand some of the language that they used in there. I think there was like different names for different things, and I couldn't keep up. So, but I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope that you are able to finish it, and because you're gonna move on with the series, right? I think that is the bottom of the comments. Um, I know there are a couple of other people sprinting today. I can't I don't know off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find a couple and put in some links for you. Um, I'm let's see. So Margaret over at the Word Nerd, she looks like she is doing some sprints. So I will post hers. If you need more sprints, you can go and check out Margaret's. And there's the link there. You can go there. I don't see anyone else, um, at least on my subscriptions list, doing, but I'm sure there are more. And there looks like there's some more coming tomorrow. So, but you can go visit Margaret, say hello, and get more sprints if you need them. And I'll probably go and pop in the comments. But I'm going to go ahead and end these here, see what my little ones are doing, and go have some late lunch. Leftover nacho beef bake is what I am going to be eating. Very delicious. But thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys were able to make progress in your reading and things that you are doing. And I hope to have some more videos coming out this week. I have one or two that I need to edit, so those might be the ones to go up. You're so welcome, Courtney. I'll see you in other sprints. Danielle, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys were able to make progress, and I will check out your channel, Danielle. I did star the comment that had your channel link, so but thank you all for being here. Go hop on some of the other streams. Keep an eye out for videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.